Next prediction up, Jonathan Taylor. What is the prediction that I have for him? Stay tuned on this, the No Horsing Around podcast. Okay, so my next bold prediction, and first of all, thank you all for hanging with me. I had a couple of things actually happen. That's why there's been this about 10 to 11 day gap between predictions, right? But thank you guys for holding on. I got a good one for you today, right? We're going to go bold prediction. We're going to go Jonathan Taylor today, right? Got a lot to pick from. You can do a bold prediction about Alec Pierce or DeForest Buckner or Leatu Latu or A.D. Mitchell. We got a lot of different ones we can pick from. Michael Pittman Jr. Today, I'm going to go Jonathan Taylor. And my bold prediction for Jonathan Taylor is that he is going to lead the league in rushing this season and lead the league in rushing touchdowns. Okay, so let's dig into this a little bit, right? In the history, in his career so far, his rookie year, 1,100 yards. His sophomore year, right? 1,800 yards, 18 touchdowns. 2022, a little dinged up, 861. Last year, a little dinged up. Set out also at the beginning of the season with his contract and everything going on. 741, 7 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns the year before, right? The two previous 11 and 18. So why am I predicting this? One, the contract is not there. It is not an issue this year. He is being paid. He's being paid well, and he is being appreciated, right? 2, he hopefully will have an entire season with Anthony Richardson, which I think as much as it is discussed, it is still under discussed the impact that this is going to have on the run game with the RPO game, with the legs of Anthony Richardson. Y'all remember, my first bold prediction was that Anthony Richardson was going to set the record for most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback, that he was going to beat Jalen Hurts from last year, right? So I'm expecting a big season from Jonathan Taylor, a big bounce back season to the form that he had 2 years ago. Now, why do I feel more confident in regards to saying that he's going to be the leading rusher in the NFL? 1, Shane Steichen loves to run the ball. He's going to run the ball. 2, there is not a Zach Moss on this team this year that's going to split carries at that pace with Jonathan Taylor, right? You're not going to have that amount. I mean, Zach Moss must have had 1,000 yards rushing last season, right? You don't have that this year, okay? 3, the leading rusher last year was Christian McCaffrey with 1,459 yards, right? You guys heard me kind of go through it. When he's at his best, right, Jonathan Taylor is going to average about 1,500 yards rushing, I think. 1,800 the one year, 1,100 the year before that. I mean, you're looking at all he's got to do to probably lead the league is about 1,500 to 1,600 yards rushing, which I think is completely doable for him. Okay. I don't think it's out of the realm for him to have a 1,700 yard rushing season. I don't think it is. And then you look at rushing touchdowns. When you go through kind of the history with that, it's always kind of been that higher number. Last year was more Mostert, I always say his name wrong, from the Dolphins with 18. Jamal Williams the year before had 17. The year before that, Jonathan Taylor had 18. Derrick Henry had 17 and 16. It's that upper end, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like I said, man, I think they're going to run the ball. Sometimes you got to do like the math gymnastics in your head a little bit and make sure you're not giving too many touchdowns away. But I think they're going to run the ball a lot when it comes to Jonathan Taylor. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if he led the league in rushing. I'm not saying he's going to have 18, but it could be 16 rushing touchdowns leads the league this year. I think he's going to have an amazing season. If I were giving specific numbers on this prediction, right, I'm going to go and say that Jonathan Taylor has 1,600 yards rushing and 15 rushing touchdowns. That's my pick. I think that could lead the league. 15 would be all the way back in 2017 would have led it. So 15 to 16, I think you could do that. What do y'all think? Do you think Jonathan Taylor returns to form as one of the best running backs in the NFL? Am I cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Like, am I like crazy with this prediction? Is this one completely out of the realm? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. And I forget to do this. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all those great things. But also, go follow us on X, go follow us on Threads, go make sure you subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, go hit it like on Facebook, all those places. We drop it all over the place. And as always, you guys, I love you. I know the Colts love you. I'm out.